Next up, Arches National Park, a place filled with over 2,000 natural stone arches, shaped over millions of years by wind, water, and time. And honestly, pictures don't even do it justice. We got to spend this trip with family, which was super exciting. The kids got to spend time with their cousins, and we got to explore the park together. By the way, this is the Faiolas. They have a podcast, and it's pretty cool. I'll link it down below. We went on a bunch of hikes, some short and easy, and some that definitely made us work for it. Every trail felt different, and there was always something new to see. One of the craziest things about this place is the rocks. They literally look like they're just sitting on top of each other, like they could fall at any second. But somehow, they've been standing like that for thousands of years. At one point, we even spotted little footprints in the sand, maybe from a kangaroo rat or something out there in the desert. It made it feel like we weren't the only ones exploring. And of course, the kids turned it into a full-on photo shoot. Every rock became a new backdrop. Then came the hike to Delicate Arch. This was the one that really changed everything for us. It wasn't easy, definitely the hardest hike we had been on so far, but it's also the hike that made us fall in love with hiking. Seeing it in person was totally worth it. We went in November, so it was a little chilly, but once you're out on that slick rock in the sun, it gets hot. I honestly can't imagine doing this in the summer. Not too far from there, we saw some petroglyphs carved into the rock. These were made hundreds to over 1,000 years ago by native people, leaving behind symbols and stories from their lives in the desert. Just standing there, you can feel the history. After our hike to Delicate Arch, we decided to check out the old Wolfe Ranch cabin. This cabin dates back to the 1900s and was built by John Wesley Wolfe, who decided to settle out here in the middle of the desert. Not long after he built the original cabin, his daughter Flora moved out here with her kids, including Esther. And apparently she took one look at the first version of the cabin and was like, no. So she pushed for a better one to be built, with real windows, a wood floor, and something a little more livable. And that's actually the cabin that we get to see today. The kids even got to do some ranger activities, earning their badges and stamping their park passports. After a long day, we headed into Moab and met family at the Blue Pig. We took a little walk around downtown and just soaked everything in. Then into the night the best way, around the campfire, under a sky full of stars. We added another state to our map, played some camping games, and just enjoyed being together. And the next morning, we were ready to explore even more. Next up, we're heading to Canyonlands National Park, where things got a little interesting. The Faiolas had some Jeep trouble and had to turn back, but we decided to keep going to see what was ahead. We decided to take Schaefer Trail Road into Canyonlands, which was an experience, I will say that.